You're right, guys. Welcome to Football and Fitness United. My name is James. Sorry if my background's going a bit strange, but yeah, team news is out, so I'm going to put it on screen now. Also, the link should be pinned in the comments if you want to come and join the StreamYard and give your reaction to the chat. So, team news is coming down below now. So, really strong team by Erik ten Hag. I think that's going to surprise a lot of people. There's a couple of forced changes. But yeah, it's a really strong team. You got De Gea in net. I think Dubravka might have had a slight niggle from international duty, so that may be the reason for that. But he's gone with basically his strongest back four, obviously with the absence of Varane. So Dalot, Malacia, Lindelof and Martinez. He's brought Casemiro into the midfield, which is going to be interesting to see how he plays along the other two first-choice midfielders in Eriksen and Bruno. And then he's playing Sancho, Antony, and Cristiano Ronaldo returns up top. So really, really strong team there by Erik ten Hag. And I think it kind of sums up where we are in position to the in the group, really, because at the end of the day, like we're on 3 points, Sociedad on 6. And yeah, it's a game we need to win. Good to see some people in the comments, by the way. Let's go. This guy's a legend, by the way. If you've not checked him out on like Instagram and Reels and stuff, does some like sick raps about games and stuff. So hopefully we have a good result tonight. And he produces some kind of rap. His beats are incredible, honestly. Go watch it. We've got, yes, James, how are you, bro? I'm good, man. Got back from the gym, nice little upper body pump session, and I'm ready to see United win. So I'm all good. And Steffi, absolute legend. Thank you very much for tuning in, love. Big supporter of everyone's channel. So big up yourself. I'm getting on the treadmill and watching this. You know I support that, love. You know I'm all about that. I'm definitely all about that. So yeah, team news. Get it in the comments. What do you guys think? Because it's a really, really strong team. Did you expect anything different? Did you expect maybe Elanga to come in instead of Sancho? Did you expect Martial to be given minutes after what Ten Hag said? It's kind of shocked me a little bit. But as I said, there's the other game in the group is important. If Sheriff get a win, then they could be on 6 points for Sociedad. So it's a game that we really, really need to win. And big up all the love in the comments. Looking sharp. Obviously, like United kit. Why wouldn't I be looking sharp? So yeah, predictions and stuff. Now you've seen the lineup. Obviously, people thought we were going to walk all over them and stuff. But never any easy games in Europe. I'm sure you remember us losing in Turkey, was it, a couple of years ago? Did Dembaba turn us over? So it's not easy. The pitch looks good. And yeah, it's going to be a really interesting game. Obviously, we've got a big game on Sunday. Let's see if we can bounce back against Everton. So it's vital we get 2 wins this week, really. So let's see who fancies a win. So like down below, score predictions and who fancies a win. And is there anyone negative? Is there anyone thinking we're actually not going to win this game? Come on, show yourself. Because Steffi, you saw that Flex touched the goalpost. So you probably think we're going to lose, right? Because that's like some kind of curse if you're not aware of the United view. Little curse thing that goes on. But yeah, big up you guys. Just going to put at the bottom as well to like the video, share, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. Getting quite a few likes on the video now, which is awesome. I love all the support and stuff. And people messaging me individually and stuff to say what they think of the videos, which is great. I love all the support. But if you can leave comments on the videos, honestly, it just makes YouTube show it a little bit more. So it's a massive help if you can just watch it through, comment, like, share it. Honestly, it's I'm not on any massive platforms anymore, so I'm kind of relying on word of mouth and support from people that have supported me all along. So if anyone can share stuff, it's always, always appreciated. Erik ten Hag was waiting to bring in Casemiro. I agree. Let's talk about this actually, because I've been one of the people backing for Scott to be in the team, really. And the reason being, until the derby, there was no real reason to drop him. Ignore the first 2 games of the season, because we'll ignore them for everyone because they all underperformed. So ignoring that, he's been good for the 4 games after that. Like if you take off the McTominay off the back of his shirt and you just analyse his performances regardless of the player's name and what you think of him and any bias before, he's probably been a 7 or 8 out of 10 every game. So I don't think you could drop him, even though Casemiro is obviously one of probably the top 3, if not 5 CDMs in the world. So he does deserve his chance. But Erik ten Hag's been waiting for a chance when McTominay's level has dropped off a little bit, and it definitely did in the derby. And Casemiro's going to get his chance along. I think it's really important he gets his chance along the other first choice midfielders. Like the big problem a lot of people had with Donny. I mean, I'm not Donny's biggest fan, but whenever he was given a chance, it tended to be in like League Cups or whatever, or Europa League with second string midfielders. And that's always tough to come into a team that doesn't like play together all the time. So it's really good that he gets a chance to play with Eriksen and Fernandes. I think the majority of fans will probably class that as our best midfield three. So it's a big chance for Casemiro. When he's come on so far, there's some bits that look really good, and there's other bits that look a little bit sloppy, and he needs to get up to speed. So it's going to be an interesting one. But yeah, really big game for him. I summed up with that comment. I hope he gives a great display. We need his passing range to support Eriksen. 100%. If you look at how we play or how Ten Hag wants to play, obviously we need someone to collect the ball from the back four and distribute it to the other players. Like Scott's kind of limited in that scenario. He plays a simple pass, which is great, but it's very easy to play against. So if Casemiro can play the simple pass, but also look to break the lines and create some more space for Eriksen and Fernandes, and also help them in the creation of chances and stuff, it's going to be big. It's going to be really big. So yeah, I can see you guys in there. Let's. What's your prediction, mate? Come on, 3 people watching. What's your predictions? Get it down below. I want to see some positivity. I want to see a couple of 3-0s. I think that's what I'm going for. Don't normally predict a clean sheet for us, but I think I'm going for a 3-0. I think. Just having a conversation with a couple of guys actually. And tomorrow got a show, going to record. Don't know whether to do it live. Depends who's around during the day. Probably not many people on a Friday, I imagine, but got a show with Gaz Drinkwater, so Radio Gaz, who's a host on BBC Radio Manchester. He hosts a show called Talking Balls. He's also on Stratford Paddock. So going to have like a chat with him probably for about an hour. Going to chat about this game. Going to obviously chat about the game on Sunday. And we're also going to chat about working in the media and working in football and how it came about for him and how he finds it and what he thinks about media treatment of certain players in United and stuff. It should be really interesting. And first positive result coming in. Look at this. 4-0. 4-0 away from home. Can you believe that? I mean, I went 3-0, so I suppose it's not a million miles away, but loving that. Let's find the pessimist in the room. Here she is. Here she is. Little pessimist on a treadmill. You just stick to rehabbing your wrist and let us be positive, yeah? Just hoping for a win. Come on, you can do better than that, Steffi. You can definitely do better than that. Definitely do better than that. Come on, love. You know you're better than that. So where is everyone watching the game? Are we watching it at home? Are we watching it at the gym, Steffi? Is that where you're watching it? I know Flex and a couple of the guys are out in Cyprus. I saw the preview with regards to like the stadium and stuff look really good. But I also saw him touch the goalpost, which doesn't bode well at all. And yeah, thanks. Clearly. So yeah, guys, just thought I would come on, obviously, and give my reaction to the team news. I'm going to do a few reactions post game. I will record them individually, like I did last time. So if anyone wants to do a reaction, it's basically an interview process. You can see my ones from last week. Then just get in touch. I'll send you a link. And we'll just do a 5-10 minute chat to break down the game. It really helps. I want to get as many people on as possible and give as many people a platform. And even though the platform's small at the moment, it's all people that have supported me and continue to support me. So if I can help support them and give them a chance to speak, then I'm obviously going to do that, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, isn't it? We all love United. We all love the football club. We all want to talk about the football club. And we all want us to do well. So if you want to chat about the game and the result afterwards, just hit me up. And we'll record a little 5-10 minute segment, something like that. But yeah, apart from that, I think we're all good. Thank you very much for tuning in. As I said, like, video, comment, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I think this goes automatically up to YouTube. Need to put a thumbnail on it. Still getting used to all this kind of stuff. But yeah, I've been James, as you all know. This has been Football and Fitness United. Enjoy the game, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.